Good afternoon. There we go. Now we're working. I had to go change out my batteries real quick. But good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Spook. Welcome. Welcome to the kitty stream. You are first. Yes, you're here early. And I know, of course, I know I'm on late too, so we may just kind of meet in the middle. Lost Viking, how are you? Oh, petting shouldn't stop, huh? It's like, I was not done with you yet. But happy Tuesday, everybody. It seems like everyone on, like, in the east is getting storms today. Ours have blown through without tornadoes, so I hope if you're still getting storms that they are not bad. We have had a very blustery day so far, and we may get more, but they were really worried about it. You're getting 12 inches of snow? Whoa. I'm glad that we just got rain. I know he's so lifelike. He's got the animatronic tail. Wait till you see his teeth. Oh, you're torn between regret and relief at canceling your eclipse plans. The weather will be bad. Oh no. We were thinking of driving up to like wherever it's closest to us. But I haven't seen the forecast yet. I mean, this far out, it's still a week out. Everything could change. At this point, if they said it was going to be pretty and clear, I wouldn't believe it. Ooh. Splattering things already. Glazy day. We are having a glazy day in the studio. A glazy afternoon. We had one yesterday too, and that kiln is cooling down. This is Kiba's favorite time because he can sit on the wheel and he feels like he's in the way, and it makes him so happy. Oh, Lassa, y'all don't have to go anywhere. That's awesome. That's kind of like how we were last time. Where's my sponge? Gotta get all my tools together. Let's do this. I'll even put it over here. Oh yeah, no, it's an experience. I mean, it's not gonna last that long, but it's so eerie because when it happened here, we got we were in the middle of it, so we got complete darkness, and we were outside on the lawn, and it was eerie because when it got dark, like all the bugs came out. When it was light again, they went away again. You got to see the one in 17, yeah. Where is the cup that I just had? I am blind. What did I do with it? I put it over here. I don't know why. Spend half of my time in here looking for things that I've set down and don't remember where. Arm, you won't be in the totality zone, but you'll still be able to see it from your area. We might still have ours from last time. Our glasses. I'm starting off with the orange glaze. These are going to be the portal color, which is the orange and blue up here. It's like right, it's over there. My hand's in the way now. It's over there in the corner. Ooh, buddy. Where you going? I guess I didn't give him enough cuddles. There is never enough. Yeah, you'll be able to see it as long as the weather holds, right? Yeah, we had so many people come to our little area to see it last year. Orange over blue I have not tried. I've done orange over black, and I'm seeing if I still have one of those back here. And I'm assuming it would work the same way. Like, it's because the orange is a bit more transparent. I had to put it really thick over the black to get it to show up. But it looked cool because it almost looked like flames. Because it was like kind of transparent and you have like orange flashes. And so that's what it reminded me of, was flames. The orange over black. It wasn't fully opaque. But also it didn't change color. So I'm assuming that's what it would be with blue. So, you know, if we wanted to do like sports ball colors where it was like orange over blue, I'm thinking that's what it would do. But it would be the darker blue than what we get with the portal. And here's the portal as well. So it is, I think this was my very first glaze test that I did. Because it's the Starry Night, so it's black on the inside, and then it's the Starry Night color, then dripping over to the orange. So I've got these orange here up to that point. I'll overlap a little bit of black, however far I'm gonna, you know, dip the blue color, and then it'll transition from like a darker blue to the lighter blue over the orange. But yeah, that's what these are going to be. Yeah, I'll glaze this one on the inside and then the outside. This one is going to be the tropical fruit, so it needs to be entirely orange. I probably need to do one of these little ones like that too. At least. The orange over blue would definitely be popular for Chicago. That's the Bears colors, and it's a more of a navy blue, right? Not necessarily the bright blue. Hey, Cade. Really, we won't have another eclipse until the U.S. won't have another eclipse until 2044. Wow. So we've been spoiled within the past several years to have one so close together. Glassman, thank you for the raid. Hey, welcome everybody. Good afternoon. How's Toby doing? I really need to find a better place for these than just sitting right here. But make those blue. What else am I gonna do? I need yellow. Just need to start putting these right here, and I'll glaze the rest of them so I don't get them confused. Bakavi, thank you for the follow, and welcome everybody. Good afternoon. We are just getting started today. So if you're watching Glassman, what was he working on today? Normally he's doing lamp work, glass, and so I'm doing something very similar today. I am applying glazes to these pots, which I will then melt in the kiln to make them shiny, to make them look like similar to this one actually, because glazes are glass mixed with clay. To adjust the melting point so we can apply them to the pots for decoration and to ease in cleaning. Mom, they were working on, he's working on Etsy orders. Oh, good. It's always nice when you've got orders to work on. You are red. You do not need to be here. That's don't need to mess that up. So, Mom, are you Chihuahua Mama? Did you change your name? Or is that just a coincidence? Oh, Okay, okay. There you go. Alright, so I've got those. Oops, don't hit it against the bucket. That messes things up. Okay. And my other colors I have, we've got Bloody, the Arizona Sunrise. I've already got the Cotton Candy done. We've got Unicorn and Stormy. And then Sweet Pea, I'm not going to change. Let me do this. Well, I am filling some wholesale orders today. You can see the logo that's on these mugs says the Fuzzy Duck. That is a coffee shop that gets a lot of our mugs. So I'm getting ready to send them a bunch of stuff. And so these guys will get black on the inside, while the ones I've got over here that I already did the inside of, I've got to put orange on the outside of them now. And I'm pouring this on because, as you can see, I don't have that much orange left, though I have just ordered some more. So, ordered some more glaze ingredients and glazes so I can refresh my stock. Orange is not one of those colors I go through a lot. I wonder if I go through a bucket a year. I probably do, because I am doing a lot more orange now than I used to. With how people have been liking the brighter colors. These are specifically going to be pink over orange. Yeah, it's cold there. You're getting 12 inches of snow. It is in the 70s here. It has been so humid. Like, it's just a sign of what is to come, and, you know, we're going to get used to it, but it was, like... And then I think we're supposed to be freezing again tomorrow night or something. We're all just going to be a walking sinus infection. Okay, one more. Okay, got that done. Let's clean this out. And actually the next color I'm going to go to is going to be the gray, because that's the next color that's going to get like the most layers, and then I'll go to black. But I've got a lot to do with the gray. And if we get things done fast enough, we could even do a kiln opening today. See, I wasn't sure this morning if I would even be able to load the kiln today because we were like, we were expected to have such horrible weather that like I'm like, well, the power's gonna go out and I don't need to risk it today. But the storm blew through really quickly early on, so I've got a biscuit going. I really thought Kiba would stay with me. Let's move you guys right here. I'm gonna have to move some things to other tables. And tongs. Tong de tong tongs. Here we have a tankard, a 24-ounce tankard. If you need something a little bit bigger than our regular mugs with a wider base. No tippage, yes. So the color I'm doing right now is the gray color, and it is like the base of this one. This is what the glaze, I want the glaze to look like. This is the unicorn farts. So it's like the pink and purple and blue and gray all mixed together. But the gray is the base color of it, and so the entire thing is gray first. We'll put that there. Maybe there. Until a cat comes up and tries to knock it over. My father says the unicorn farts is his favorite glaze because he loves the story of it. We do the thumb pads on the 24 ounce. Yes, so they get a thumb rest, which means it has 2 paw prints on it. A paw print on the thumb rest and one on the bottom of the handle. The 24 and the 32 ounce tankards get the thumb rest. Oh, you thought only the big ones had it? Nope. There was one batch that I forgot to put thumbprints on, or thumb rests on. So I think we've got some pictures of some that don't have them. But if I'm doing things correctly, they all will have them. Okay, so these are the unicorn pieces. I'm gonna try to keep them together. Because I've got some that need to be the winter mix and then the stormy skies. So they'll all get the base gray. I just need to make sure that I don't get them confused with anything else. Okay, these are the stormy skies. Nope. Not unless you want a draining flower pot with something with a spout. So have y'all ever heard of bird pots? It's a product I was asked to make, and I've made a couple of prototypes. So they're old-fashioned birdhouses. Like several of these pots have been like excavated in like North or South Carolina, and so they're instead of hanging it on a tree. Where's my brush that I've been using that I took pictures with? I don't know. Instead of hanging something on a tree, you hang it like on a nail. And I'll talk about it when the ad's over, or I'll explain it again when the ad is over. But but you hang it on your house, and so you'd put a stick in there for the birds to sit on, hang it out off the edge of your house, and it was a form of pest control, as well as having birds and, you know, around your house and having a place for the birds to sit, because having it on your house, like, birds would eat the bugs and such, and so that's why they put them on the house instead of in a tree. So I've made a couple of prototypes, and I'm waiting to see what they think of it. Oh, you've got like bricks for swifts to nest in? Yes, and I've seen, now that you mention that, I've seen the bricks that are made for bees, with little holes for bees. I'd forgotten about that. Hey Viking, welcome back. But yeah, they told me the size they wanted. They wanted it to be about is like the width of the small pitcher, but the height of the taller one. So that's why I started with like a pitcher form. And this is the other one I did, which I think the little strap handle on it is too big. But, like it still holds. You can still put something in it, like put a stick in it and have give the bird something to sit on, while still being able to hang it on the wall. You like the idea because it's much easier to clean than the wooden houses or bricks up in the eaves. Oh yeah. And so I haven't decided if I'm gonna like glaze it all the way around, because a lot of the traditional ones I've seen were just the raw clay. But I think, actually no, they wanted them glazed. They wanted them in the really bright colors. That's actually one reason they wanted me to make them, because they wanted them in pink and yellow and orange. So if they approve of either of those designs, then we'll start making them. Oh, now you worry about any nest box that can't be taken down and be disinfected because of bird flu, yes. Didn't I, did I read an article that said there's been a bird flu outbreak in Texas? I know last year we got notification to stop putting out our bird feeders because there was a to help stop the spread of disease for bird diseases. Yeah, and the good thing about these is, I mean, you can just toss them in the dishwasher. Disinfect them any way you want to. Viking, your wife has been wanting bat houses. So what is a bat house? Like, I forget what they actually are. Like, what makes a bat house specific to a bat? I'll have to look it up again, because I know I've seen them before. It's a box with an opening on the bottom. Okay. See if we've got enough glaze to dip this one. I think I do. Like shelves, but turn 90 degrees so they can cling to the shelves to roost. Roosting structures on the top to hang from. Okay. They're cut with grooves so they can climb and hold on to. Okay. Oh, really? You think it'd be bigger? Because I feel like I've seen, like, people make bat houses that were, like, birdhouse size, but maybe I was just confused on the scale. Spook. Surely they make something like that, or they make birdhouses like that with like a plexiglass side. Maybe attach it to your window. Oh, can you imagine how much that would aggravate the cats? You think the bats would avoid it? How are you? Hey. Uh-huh. What's the matter? Come on, Minnie. Huh? Come on. Hmm. Come on. Yeah. What? Where are we going? What's the matter? Alright, I'm following Lassie outside to see what's going on. Because we have had a black cat hanging out back here and getting on Minnie's nerves. But I don't see him. What? Kiba's outside, passed out on the trash can again. Which sounds bad, but it's like just his little corner where he can like climb on top of something and sit. It's like our old raccoon kiln that has a tarp on top of it, and so he just gets on top of it and sits. Oh yeah, that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. 27 inches. Is this what you wanted? Except you wanted me to come outside. Hmm. I'm gonna knock over my tongs any minute now. There we go. This is how Minnie cuddles. This is the only way she cuddles. She does not sit in your lap. She does not, do not hold me by like a baby. This is it. It's shoulder or nothing. What? Well, you gotta let go. There you go. That's it. Your Bigsby likes to sit on the backs of your legs. Like when you're laying in bed. Oh, she likes to get under the covers. Neil curls up under your armpit. So that's what Luris does. He like when he was a kitten, he would get like right here and just need my arm. And of course now he's huge, so I have to end up like moving over so he can cuddle. Underground, hello. Good afternoon. They shut down for tornadoes, so are y'all... I bet you are getting the storm right now. It's already through here. We got lucky. It moved through really fast, but we got a lot of rain, but nothing else. So you're just hanging out waiting to die? Get blown away. But you still got internet. Which is always a good sign. Alright, I think that's all the gray. What color next? I'm thinking black. And then purple. Oh, your computer has no sound, so you've got sound coming from your phone and then the video on your monitor, so probably a little bit behind. Yellow and blue. Okay, we also need yellow and blue, but I think we're gonna do black first, wherever it is. Had to do some repairs on my poor little whisk here, but it still works. Little spine things have started coming out, so I duct taped it all back together. Need to ask for a new one for my birthday. Swims with whales? Hey, welcome. Good afternoon. Today we are glazing some pots. And this is how I mix the glazes up. Give them a good stir. And this is one of the colors. There we go. This is one of the colors where I'm going to be working on today. I've already got the orange part on, and then we need to put black on the inside, and then we'll overlap that with the blue. Wales, we were on your recommended channels. Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by. It's a permanent fix right there, duct tape. No more needs to be said. So it's kind of hard to see because the orange is really light when it's dry, but like you can see there's orange right here. I'm going to put black on the inside like I have on here, and then a little bit on the outside. Then we'll overlap that with the blue color. I don't really want a lot of drips there, so I'm just gonna make sure it dries a little bit before I set it down. So the actual application of glaze is, doesn't really take that long the way I do it because I'm just dipping different colors and then layering them. But there's a lot of prep work that went into getting the pieces ready to glaze because we had to fill in the medallions here and put wax on pots. But this is going to be a very colorful kiln load because all of these mugs are different colors, or I'm doing them in batches of like 6, so. But still, they wanted a huge variety of colors, and they like the brighter ones, so we're going to have like pink and yellow and red, blue and purple. Okay. Here we go. I think this is the last one of those. And then I'll dip the rest of them just all the way in black. Where's my glaze tongs? In my water bucket. Here we go. Where they're supposed to be. These are going to be the Arizona Sunrise, which is the black and purple right here. The purple over black, pinkish purple over black. Oh, it's coming down outside. Oh, or is it already snow? The roof next door's already covered. Oh no. Well, hello, Minnie. trying to make a little bit of room over here. Okay. It's so fascinating how the glazes never resemble the final product, I know. Like, this is the glossy black. So I guess it kind of resembles, I mean, it's a grayish color, it just gets darker, right? All right. And now the next row I'm doing are going to be the red and black, which I don't know if you can see that well, but it's in the bottom corner right here. It's red over black. Appropriately named Bloody. I think after I do the black, I'll do some of the yellow. I'll bring it over here. Because I've got some of the yellow and blue already that you can see on the chart. I want to do some yellow and pink. There's a raid. Pottery Dojo, hey, thank you for the raid. You've got a raid and run because you need to pick up the kid? Yes, well, thank you so much for stopping by. I understand. And if you don't know Pottery Dojo, they are another potter here on Twitch, so you need to go check them out. You were working on a folding display shelf for an upcoming event. Nice. Right, we're always trying to find out the most efficient way to set up and tear down at a show, aren't we? And Doomed Knight, thank you for the follow. So it's not too terribly exciting today. We're just adding color to the pots, and if I get done in time, and if the kiln cools down in time, we may even do a kiln opening. Unload one of the kilns. That's always a bit more exciting. Ooh. It's always good to not drop your pots when you're glazing them. Pottery tip for the day: do not drop your pottery. follow for more pro tips. No drop, only throw. There you go. We don't drop our pots here. We just throw them. I do like that. Here she is. It's time to make some biscuits. Mm-hmm. Well, she does have her winter floof, but she is also rounder. And it's not with kittens this time. See, that one's going to be pink. And I've got all the ones black that need to be black. So I think it's time to switch to yellow. Yeller. Yellow. You can tell I haven't used this one in a while. The glaze is fully separated out to the water on top and the heavier particles on the bottom. Let's give it a good stir. Thought I heard voices. All right, I think instead of dipping these, I'm going to pour them on the inside and out just because I don't want the tongs to leave little marks. Sometimes they will on the lighter colors. AJ, hello. Good afternoon, and welcome everybody. We are having a glazy afternoon here. We have had a blustery day. But it's a little bit cooler outside than it was this morning. You can't wait to get your mug. So which one is yours? Did you have the big tankard with the Millennium Falcon on it? If so, that one's in the kiln in the bisque right now. So it has been made. It just needs a few trips through the fiery furnace. So the glaze I've got right here actually is what it looks like. It's yellow, and it'll be like the yellow ones that are up at the top. We'll do yellow and purple and then blue, and then we'll start with our second layer. We'll do the bottoms of these. I have to be careful with this color because when it dries, it's almost the color of just the raw clay, so it's easy to miss blemishes, or if I've missed a spot, I can't really see it. I've fired mugs before, and like I'd been dipping them like this, and I'd forgotten to dip the bottom half, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't tell, so I get the piece out of the kiln, and the top is, and the inside has a glaze on it, but the bottom doesn't. Now that can still be a functional mug. It just is, you know, it doesn't look the way I want it to. Did I end up firing it twice? I don't remember. I don't remember what I did. I think it may have been something that we sold as a second and somebody liked it. Yeah, a lot of the colors can be fired again if you need to, like on this one. If you can see the inside lip there where it's not green, like I'm gonna add some extra color to that, just put a little glob on there and refire it. But like it's harder to get an even coating over the whole thing. You can touch up things and add a little bit more, but it's hard to get a good even coat. But there's some colors that you can't fire twice no matter what you do to them, because they bubble, because when the glazes are melting, they boil. They do. So they form bubbles, they boil, and then they melt further and settle down. But for some reason, some glazes, when you fire them a second time, it's like that the boiling stage does not settle down, and they just freezes in the boiled state, so you have little like crispy glass bubbles, which I don't want to drink out of. You saw a video of a tiny wood-fired kiln about the size of a breeze block that they were using to make dollhouse ceramics. Oh. All right, yellow, and then purple and blue. So these are just going to be purple on the outside. It's going to be the sweet pea color, which is the top of the middle right here. It's going to be green, blue, and purple. Seasonal breads, hello. What breads do you have for us today? Spook, you tried some honey on bread at 3 a.m. because you really needed to eat something? Are you having trouble, like, finding things that are appetizing? You had a rustic white loaf made with a traditional starter. Mm. You wanted something you didn't have to cook, I feel bad. Tonight's leftover night, but I've got a big bowl of tomato Capri salad, which is like tomatoes and mozzarella and basil and like vinaigrette, which I sometimes will eat that all summer long. I can eat that as a meal, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. Because it is amazing. I feel you. Sugar is a vice. It is. So your vices aren't that bad, yeah. At one point, I could say my vices were sugar and magic cards. But I haven't even, like, the new set they have, I've seen stuff about it that's like a Wild West themed set, and I told Daniel last night, nothing appealed to me in the set until I saw some cards that were revealed, and they've made, it's a Wild West themed set, and they've made a Roadrunner and a Coyote. Like, well played, well played. You know your audience. and the Roadrunner has protection from coyotes. And the coyote has an ability where you can pay for him ahead of time and just bring him in whenever you need him. So he can fall out of the sky whenever you need him. You've gone low carb before, yes. So have I. You just gotta be in the right frame of mind. Or at least that's for me. Yeah, Viking, you've done keto before. Right now you're intermittent fasting. You loved keto but found it unsustainable. See, I found keto like I didn't suffer that much on keto, but as far as like wanting, constantly having cravings and stuff. But it's like anything else, get in the habit of it and you gotta focus on it. You satiated your sugar cravings by making low-carb mug cakes. I've made like the mug cakes before in my mugs, like the kind you would get in a little package, and it took like at least two of the packages to fill up the mug. There we go. Oh, you've had an iron infusion last week, so you're feeling a bit more energetic. Good. I'm glad that helped. Actually, let me just do both of these and take them back. That's the last of the purples. this over here. You've done paleo and intermittent fasting, and both make you feel weak and tired. I think they do that, like, yes, I think that for me, if you're used to like a high like carb and sugar diet, they will make you feel that way for a little bit until your body adjusts. But then I know once I get onto something like that, I do feel better. It's just, you've got to wait for it. It's not the instant gratification of having sugar. This is the denim blue, so it's actually going to be a dark blue. It is the blue and white right there. It's the bottom color, and that's what a couple of these are going to be. And then I've got one that needs to be solid denim. They're researching the positive effects of keto on mental health. Said it was amazing when you could do it. You felt 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Now, well, this one is going to be solid blue. And I've got several of these to do, but this is an experiment because I've got a new color, little green color that I'm going to use on my rainbow. Because the green color that I have is like the really dark green, so it's not very bright. And so I've got a new little green color that I'm testing out here to see if it'll work. Or to see how bright it will be, because a lot of the brighter green colors, like people say they burn out a little bit at cone 6, which is what I fire to, so I'm experimenting with this to see if it stays green the way it's supposed to. Hey David Meowie, welcome. Like you just missed Minnie. What are you doing? Come on. What? Greetings from Belgium. Well, welcome. It's like I didn't really want to cuddle. All right, so that's just those 3 mugs is all I needed the blue for. I probably need to do white and then pink, or I could do sea spray and then white. I think I'll do white next, wherever that is. I think I've got my fan sitting on it. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to swap out my fan. Yeah, the ones that were over there. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so the white I'll need to put on the inside of the blue ones I just glazed, because that's what it will look like. The blue over, or the white over the blue, you get a lighter color blue, so you have 3 different colors when you layer. And then the unicorn farts needs a layer of white, and then a couple of these are specifically going to be the what is it, winter mix, and so that is just white over gray, which I think I've got an example of that over here. So I'll put it back because I'm going to grab some bowls. We've got our door closed so that it separates like our room here from the kiln room because it's getting warm. But this is the winter mix, which is the white over the gray. So it doesn't change color, but it gets kind of mottled. So is this what it looks like outside, Spook? The winter mix? In April? Well, I remember chat gave us this name, the Winter Mix, so you may have picked it out. There we go. Put you back over here. Now, one thing I've got to be careful of is with all these lighter colors I have here, I've got pink and yellow and orange. I don't want to put those in the kiln next to this blue color, which this is only 3 mugs, so it's not like, you know, I can put them by themselves and put something else next to them. But the blue likes to leach onto other pots, if that's the right word, because remember I said when the glazes melt, they bubble a little bit. Well, the blue apparently bubbles up more than others, because I notice if I put a lighter color next to the blue in the kiln, then it'll have a little blue haze on it. So for the darker colors, it doesn't matter. But I've got to be careful and not put any of the lighter colors next to the blue. So let me do the winter mix first. This one is a little shave cup that needs to be the winter mix. That's all I needed from that. So, grip strength, grip strength. Oh, Spook, you do an accidental intermittent fasting? I do too. Like if like when Daniel's like at the gallery and not here, like I will just not eat because I'm like, I don't want to take the time. Or I've gotten to where I'll keep a snack here, like some cheese and crackers or something that I can eat. But right, getting hungry is different than craving things. Like, if there was cookies here, I would eat those, but I'm not gonna just, like... But I'm not hungry. And that's a big thing for me, is, you know, differentiating between just craving something and wanting something to munch on versus actually being hungry. And then the others I'm going to do are going to be the unicorn. And they'll be a little bit different. I won't be putting the as much white on them. Your downfall is chocolate, yes. See, I know I didn't need them, but I found Reese peanut butter eggs yesterday for 25 cents, and I got some. Oh yeah, that's the it's the non-diabetic Ozempic. They didn't discount the Easter candy, no! You know, I didn't get any of the marshmallow eggs this time, like the ones that come in the carton. Like I always used to get those. All right, now sea spray and then pink. What does it mean? What does dirty keto mean? All right, let's see. 3 of these are gonna be sea spray. Okay, and then these are processed foods. It means you don't limit yourself on what you eat so long as it fits your fat protein carb ratio and your max carbs for the day. I did make a recipe for like candied nuts that was really good. I used Splenda, though a lot of people say there's other sweeteners you could use that might get better results. But as far as texture wise, but that's what I had. And it was really good. It took a while to set up. I had to put it in the refrigerator to get it to set up so it wouldn't be sticky, but they taste good. Oh well, I'll have more Starry Night. They'll just get double Starry Night. I'm glad this is a company that tells me to send them whatever I want, because I had originally wanted those to be Arizona Sunrise, but nothing actually needed to be that color. It's just what I had decided in my head, but then I forgot. It'll be alright. Simplicity works best, yeah. Alright, those are going to be red and black. These need sea spray. They do. Hi, Manny. You saw a tail go by, yeah? And almost everything I've layered so far will need another layer. So this is just layer number 2. But they need a chance to dry out between layers, so I will... no, I'll wait a bit to add the third. Then this is the sweet pea. No, Minnie's still down there. It's like, I wonder if I missed her. Oh no, Spook, your cat comes in there and keeps trying to sneeze on you. Oh. Why do they do that? Like, our cats would do that whenever they would sneeze. I think it's because they're like, Mom, I don't feel good. Oh, sneeze. And they sneeze. And they're like, oh, I feel better. Okay. Bye-bye. I touched the bottom on that one, so that is like exactly... That is exactly how much glaze I have left in the bucket. One more. Well, I've got some pink ones to do too. But these are just dipped pieces, so we'll set that over here. And these are left over from yesterday, so this is the third layer on these, so they'll be just ready to go right into the kiln. Maybe the first layer. Those, did those over there. Now I'm gonna get out the pink. Oh, your desk is too tiny for her chunk. My desk is too small for Kiba's chunk too, but he still manages. I do have one here that I need to dip solid pink, so I'm going to do that first. It's for the goddess of yarn and wine. Very sacred deity. Is that thunder again? Or is it somebody's trash can? I don't know. Actually, it is. It said we were going to get more around 5 o'clock. I bet it is. Now you're sneezing. Is it like yawning? It kind of like one person sneezes and you want to sneeze? Now these need some pink on the top, but not a whole lot. They're gonna be the orange and pink that's over there, like that one. Yes, this one needs that too. No pollen there, only snow. Well, it's like the a couple weeks ago when Daniel went to get clay up in Lexington, it was like there was a snowstorm just north of Lexington, but it snowed a little bit there, and he's like, when he was driving, he's like, "What is that? Is that pollen? Is it like blooms from the trees that are just budding? Or no, it's snow. It could have been any of those things." And then the yellow ones, I'm going to make sure I dust off my hands before getting the yellow ones so I don't have orange fingerprints on the yellow pot. This is the color I don't have up on my color chart because I didn't have room for everything, so I had to cull something, and I culled the pink and yellow because the blue and yellow is a little bit more popular, but you can see pictures of it on the website. A yellow pot with orange smudges sounds kind of cute. It might not be bad, but it's not what I need it to be. Okay, and then I'll make a couple of these sunrise. Pink, 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 pink. Yeah, that's thunder. Definitely thunder. Put a layer of pink on here. And again, this one is the unicorn farts. All right. That is all I can do right now, and because we have time, and as long as we have power and everything, let's see how bad the storm is. I think I'm going to go try to do a kiln opening. I've got a kiln that is open, and it's been cooling down since we've been streaming, so it should be okay to get everything out without hurting myself. So I think I'm going to move one of my cameras over there. Does that sound all right? Tornado watch. Yep, there's a little red blip right where we are. Let me see where my tripod is. Shoo, it's coming down. Here it is. So we're going to be opening up the little kiln. So I'm moving my tripod over there and finding my all the cords that I need. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see here. Kiln openings. Yay for kilns and the boo for tornadoes, yeah. The cat and cauldron and back to earth. Hey, welcome. Y'all are just in time. I am about to do a kiln opening. So, you don't know if you've seen the little kiln on camera before? Okay, well, you're about to. And Angie? Yeah, welcome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up the Be Right Back screen because I'm going to change out one of my cameras, and I don't want it to cause an earthquake. So I'll be right back, and then when we come back, we'll see if I've aimed the camera correctly at the kiln. So I'll be right back. There we are. Sorry. Kitty kitties are the best. Looks like I have a few. Yes. And normally they're up here with me, but they're like, Kiba's outside. Like, actually, I need to check on him. He was outside, but he's not. He's covered up, but so he's not like shouldn't be getting wet. But because it is raining. Here comes Minnie. But so like this is the little kiln, and you can't see the whole thing, but at least we're aimed in the right direction. I can't really take it back much further, but the instead of my other kilns are oval, so they have 3 shelves. They have 2 half rounds and then a rectangle in the middle. This one just has the 2 half rounds, and at most I can fit, and it's not as tall, so at most I can fit 36 mugs in there, where I can fit 100 mugs in the bigger kilns. So this one is good for overflow or if I need to do a quick turnaround. And the good thing about it is I can run this kiln at the same time as the other kilns, so I don't have to wait till one of them is done. But, so let's go see. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do a test. I'm going to move something and make sure it's not frozen. And then we'll get some stuff out. Here, I'll put one of my tests back in there. There we go. And there it is. Okay. So, it's working. So I've got, I did a test on my red glaze again because I've added something to it. It was, I read that you could add a little bit of Zercopax to the to a glaze to get it to smooth out a little bit, because the red, when it gets thicker, it would almost like have little like pinholes in it, and so I was trying to fix that, and it looks like it did, because it's really thick right here. I tried to thicken it, added a couple of really thick layers right here on the bottom, and it's not pinholing, so I'm very happy with that. So I'll add that to the rest of my batch, but so that turned out good. The so here are some of the mugs just like I've been working on today. The fuzzy duck, this is one of the tropical fruit mugs, the pink and orange. Got a couple of those. We've got some of the Kentucky themed mugs. This is the Starry Night, the blue and black. This is a Daniel Boone quote. So it says, "Heaven must be a Kentucky type of place." And this is one of the shave cups for shave soap. Here is some more of the fuzzy ducks. Now this one, like, it's got some specks right there. I think I'll refire that one and add a little bit more black to it. But for the most part, like, the colors are looking like they're supposed to. And, things are looking good. And this is the Misty Forest color, the light green and dark green. It's actually what I was working on yesterday, if you watched yesterday. These were the mugs that I was glazing yesterday. Get this out of here. So it's still like warm. It says it's at 119 degrees. So like not scorchingly hot, but I'm still want to be careful. So the further down I get in the kiln, the maybe the more I'm gonna need some fuzzy gloves. And I think that's just because it's been so warm and humid today. It's just not cooling off that much. But so there's was a total of like, well, 3.5 layers in there. So not quite 4, 3.5. So yesterday was Blue Day. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That's a warm mug. Making sure there was no blemishes there. Some more of the fuzzy duck. I'm gonna use gloves for those. see here. Make sure nothing is knocked over. Remove the little pieces. There's some of the travel mugs. I didn't feel it on there. Ugh. Can't get to it with my glove. There we go. It wanted to fall down on another level. Let's see. It fell in this mug, didn't it? I don't think it did any damage. 'Cause it wasn't that high up. That's why I thought I was being careful getting that out. I think it's okay. This is the Sedona glaze is what I call this one. And these are mugs for a fundraiser for the Isaiah House. It's fundraising for raising money for kids in foster care that we're helping with. So those are turned out nice. I'm going to check chat over here and get something to drink and cool off. Well, hello, Kiba. Come on, buddy. Oh. Come on. Oh, here you go. You love that color combo, thank you. Turning squishy mud into mugs that go clink is still wizardry to you, yes. What sorcery is this? Call it science, call it sorcery, whatever. Earthbending. Here's Kiba to keep you company. So, SJ, you have a couple of mugs that I made 3 years ago. Are they outdated? Have there been advancements? I don't know, like, I forget when we got new travel mug lids. So if it's a travel mug, the lid may be different. So we changed lid types. For the most part, they're still the same. We've added some new glaze colors. And, you know, but for the most part, they're still the same. We've added new options. They still have their 2% Kiba fluff. That's actually what holds everything together. How long does it take for the firing cycle? In the little one, it can take, the quickest it's been is 5 hours, but right now it's taking about 7 because I think the elements are getting a little worn out. But it cools down much quicker. So heating up, it's 5 to 7 hours, but cooling down, it's about 12 hours, which is much quicker than the big ones. So, like, I started that one last night, and I was able to open it up today. So, it's a little bit quicker than a 24-hour turnaround. So, you're on Kick, yes. So it's polystudios.com. I don't know. I think thought we tried to put some information on there. Maybe we didn't. Here we go. My table has been taken up, so I'm just gonna go down here. There we go. See, on Twitch we have all the the commands and stuff set up, but we haven't done that on Kick yet. But there is the link to our website where you can order any of the pieces you see for the most part, or you can customize your own piece. I'm going to go back over here and see what else we've got in here, because usually by the time like I'm unloading the kilns, I've been spending, you know, another day or two working on something else, and I forget what's in here. But I know we've got travel mugs. So here's another Misty Forest. This is the travel mug for the my old Kentucky home state park. There's another green one. And then the blue version, the Starry Night. And these will all have like silicone lids. And then another fuzzy duck. Got a lot of fuzzy ducks. And then all the Isaiah house mugs were the same color, so they were that Sedona color. And they were awesome. Like, a lot of places will come in and ask for like free donations of stuff, but they were like, nope. They wanted to come in and like purchase mugs and take orders for them, so they ended up like ordering like 75 of them. We got blue and green in here. We've got more. Oh yeah, these are BGKY, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Going just about 30 minutes north of us. They are looking good. More fuzzy ducks, another BGKY. I might redo that one and add a little bit more red to the heart. That one got kind of thin. Like, some glazes you can do that. Some glazes you can't. Some are more forgiving than others. That one's good. So is that one. Oh, excuse me, guys. All right. So that's it. Pretty successful kiln load. And Kiba's still up here. Kiba's there to bless us with cat hair. He is. State-of-the-art organic fiber reinforcement for ceramics. Kiba, his eyes are watering. I've been smearing goo in his eyes, putting medicine in his eyes so it leaks a little bit. His eyes are watery. He's got a little bit of an infection, so he handles it well. Call it cat glitter, yes. Yeah. Asbestos is banned, so you gotta use cat fibers instead. He looks so soft. He is super fluffy. He has like the thickest fur of any cat I've ever seen. Like, I have a long-haired cat at home, and her fur seems thin compared to his. And it's the time of year now where, like, if you pet him, he's a dandelion. There's just hair everywhere. but he is the studio supervisor, our official door greeter. And he puts his stamp of approval on all the pots. See if you can see it. It's kind of, that one's covered up with glaze. Oh, sorry, wrong camera. It's covered up with glaze a little bit, but you can still see it, kind of. We put his paw print on the bottom of the handles. Whether he likes it or not. Fairy Kiba spreading the glitter, yes. Shoo. So that's the kiln load. That's our little kiln. Turned out pretty good. I may refire a couple pieces, but there were no complete losses, which is always good. And I've got to put another layer on most of these before they can go in the kiln, but so far so good. Got to let them dry out a little bit more. Oh, he is a lap cat. He wants nothing more than to sit in your lap and purr and be petted. He's on the wheel right now because he thinks he's in the way, and he's never happier than when he can get up here and get pets and stop me from working. So on a glaze day, he's just happy as he can be because usually he sits up here and just, I pet him every once in a while and he's happy. It's not like he doesn't have cat beds over here. Yeah, buddy. You want to go for a spin? You gonna sit up? No? I'm not gonna spin him around while he's laying down. But he'll sit up and he'll let me spin him on the wheel. He's also a diva who can't get his paws wet, yes. Oh, you should hear him purr. And he's beating me to death with his tail. You can see that tail going. Occasionally you have to deploy a decoy keyboard so the cats think they're in the way, yes. I need to do that too. I'm gonna get your belly. Or in this case, I'll put the keyboard on top of the cat. Ooh, that works, doesn't it? He's like, you're paying attention to me. That's all that matters. He got his tail at a half-off sale. It's not much of a tail, but I'm kind of attached to it. In his Eeyore voice. If we had gotten him at another time, I probably would have called him Eeyore. We were big into Naruto when we got him, or when he claimed us, because that's what happened. It's the funniest looking mouse mat you've ever seen, yeah. I think we're going to go see Valencia Glass. I think maybe they're just starting up. Come on. Come on, did the spacebar die? I do not need your help down here. I'm gonna have to go do this on the other computer. I think my spacebar's finally died. My keyboard! No, my special keyboard! Oh, there you go. There we go. There we go. We made it. It still works. Still works. Come on, buddy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit today. Woo! Ticklish spot. Have a wonderful evening. We are going to go see Valencia Glass, which is someone who is doing glass blowing on stream. They have a really neat setup because they're moving around a lot. But it's a really good stream. So let's go say hi to them. I think they're just getting started for the evening. But I will not be here tomorrow, but I will be here again on Friday. So if I don't see you again, have a good weekend. But thank you again so much for watching. Thanks for all the new follows. And I will see y'all later.